I think the workplace in the future will be a lot more flexible. I think technology will allow greater working from home and logging in. However, I also think progressive companies will always want a space for their people to meet, work face to face, interact with each other, bounce ideas off each other, because it's the best way to develop and move forward.
I think there's this phrase, this term millennials, that's been mentioned referring to the 20, 30-somethings as well. I think their desire and their knowledge, experience of technology, the internet, but also the way they work in terms of sort of more socialising, breakout space, the hours that they work, the more flexibility around that, but also being in an environment that there is a buzz about the place. The changes in workplace and the design of those that I've seen is again a more of a drive to sort of health and well-being of the staff in terms of the shower facilities, changing room facilities that enable people to cycle into work, to run into work, to give a more comfortable sort of office feel really.
Well, we have a client who offers a residential product, which is a private rental on the upper floors, and then they have access to rent a desk on a communal workspace at the lower floors. So it's aimed at the millennials, as you say. They can combine their business and their personal overheads. They also don't have the travel costs or the trip into work. And although they're a one-person band, they're actually on a floor plate of like-minded creative individuals. So it's meant to enhance their environment that they can be creative in.
The move from cellular offices of say 10 years ago, 15 years ago, to a lot more open plan. You see the CEOs and financial directors wanting to sit out in and amongst the staff, whereas I think before it was very separated.
It's become more integrated. They've integrated higher management with the employees, and it's actually improved working relationships because employees feel employers or CEOs are now more approachable because they're sitting next to them or sitting within a vicinity rather than maybe behind a door that perhaps was a bridge that they felt was too far.
Changes to date that I have witnessed during my career is a move from cellularised to open plan, and then taking that one step further from open plan to agile working, and then where appropriate some clients are implementing hot desking. Not everyone is a fan of it, but as I said, where appropriate it is being used. The workplace in the future will be a lot more dependent on technologies and smarter use of technologies, how these technologies can help us do our day-to-day tasks in a smarter, faster way. For example, moving from a very paper-heavy office to a paperless environment, depending more on cloud-based storage, so we can access these no matter where we are from many different devices.
I think they're moving away from people having their own individual desks and perhaps working more flexibly, which also lends itself to people working away from the office space and other environments or in other countries potentially, because we are working and functioning in a much more globalised world.